Alright, YouTube, what's got? It's Hightower 5000 here today, bringing you episode number 36 of my Road to Max series. Today we're going to start off with some older clips. As you can see here, I'm in the Elf City doing my agility pillars, and we're doing agility in these older clips. Basically, I didn't really play too much between November and December. I've started to really get back into Runescape the past 2 weeks, however, so that's a bit different. But when I have came on the odd occasions, really, it's just been to do this. Now, agility is my most hated skill. It's one of the slowest skills in the game. I think everyone can agree. I don't really know anyone who goes, oh, agility is absolutely amazing. A lot of people don't like agility, and I don't really want to land up doing the courses. So I thought, you know what, if we're coming on, we can just very quickly AFK these and go off. And that's what I was literally doing some of the days. And that's why you'll see in this video I get a few agility levels, just because I'm doing that. Also do my agility dailies as well, usually as well, as long as they're not too long. However, when I got to level 90, which I am over level 90 now, that has now changed and the course is really shit. So I don't really do them too much anymore. However, that's level 89 right there. As you will know, I will get level 90 soon. But I just thought I'd continue to do agility posts just because I really don't want to end up doing the courses. So I have at times come on and done some sinkholes as well. As you know, dungeoneering, I'm not too fond of the skill. It's not a bad skill idea, but I'm just not too fond of it. I don't know why, but I have been doing some sinkholes, and obviously at the start of December there was a double tokens weekend. I needed tokens because a while back I got PK'd and unfortunately I lost my Charming Imp, and I don't want to do combat without my Charming Imp because I don't really like combat, but when I do combat I want to try and train summoning at the same time, if you know what I mean. So I basically need to get a lot of tokens so I can get another Charming Imp, and that's why I have been doing a wee bit of dungeoneering, coming on and doing some sinkholes, and also I did a lot of floors on that weekend as well, which is very, very helpful. So now back up to about 70,000 tokens, only 30,000 more to go, and I'm one level off now, being halfway to level 99. So I think this next level comes as no surprise to you all, another agility level. I just told you about this. This is me going to be getting level 90 agility. Again, just coming on and continuing to do these agility posts. One thing that has changed, however, is my cash stack. My cash stack has increased dramatically. It's now up at 140 million. Before it was a lot less. Why is this? Well, because the month or two that I wasn't really playing, I was coming on at times and doing some flipping. Flipping is where basically you buy an item or multiple items and you wait for it to mature or go up in price a bit and then sell it for a little bit more. I did that with 1 or 2 items, however that only made me about 10 mil. The bulk of my money came from my own non-combat money making guide, which I made last summer. A lot of their methods though are still very, very profitable, especially herb lore, which what I was doing. What I was doing was I was cleaning herbs. You might be thinking, yeah, you can't make money out of herb lore. You can make a lot of money at herb lore, though it's not really herb lore in a sense, it's just cleaning herbs, so you don't get that much herb lore XP. However, I cleaned a lot of herbs, so the amount of herbs I cleaned, I did get quite a bit of herb lore XP, to be fair. So what I was doing was just cleaning some herbs, whatever the most profitable was, and I've literally made about 75 mil off of that. Don't get me wrong, that did take a long time. That probably took about 20 to 25 hours, but I've spread it out over a month or two, and that meant that I was only doing it maybe an hour a day or so, and that's why I've got all this money now, which I'm going to go ahead and start training prayer, which you'll see in the next few clips. My plan is with all this money is to try and get to 99 prayer. From there, I'm not at all sure really what I'm going to do. I think I'll do some more herb lore and then smithing. I think that's the plan. 99 prayer though is the next 99 I want to get, and that will come very, very soon. Just because prayer is nice and AFK, I'm going to be using, for the final few levels, I'm just going to be using the stones up in the Elf City. I could have done the Gilded Daughter method, but Dragon Bones, I'm not at all sure why. They've absolutely shot up dramatically. They were down at like 1.6k, cheapest they've ever been, I think, in RuneScape. And then all of a sudden, bam, they're flown up to 2.7k. Not at all sure why that is. I think that could be possibly to do with the new skill, but I'm not 100% sure. That's more of an assumption, to be honest. So I'm just going to do prayer, you know, in Elf City using the harmonic stones. And this is where you find me now. So I've been doing a wee bit of this, not too often though, only really when the Voice of Seren has been active. The Voice of Seren, when it is in this particular clan, it is random. On average it should be every 4 hours, but it's really really odd. It can be like twice every 3 hours, and it can only be once in 8 hours. It's very annoying that way. I wish it was like, you know, every 4 hours consistently. I've been doing it then because you get even more experience for the GP that you spend. I don't like for example there, I don't like when you go to buy 5 of them and it costs you 550k. Each stone is 110k, so you know it's a fixed price. It's either going to be, you know, I think it's about 11 or 10 GP per XP, or when the voice of Cern is active, I think it's about 8.5, so that's not too bad, but at least you know it's always that. But dragon bones are now more expensive to do, so that's why I'm doing this method. There we go, there's level 96. There's not really much benefit of me actually training prayer up to level 99. It is in a sense a waste of money because I've got all the prayers I want from level 95. However, I just want to get it up to 99 because it is a really cool cape, and just to continue on this road to max as well. I'm not going to stop a level, you know, just because it's expensive. I just need to keep going with it, and this will be another 99 out of the way. I'm sort of really getting through my AFK ones now as well. I suppose prayer wasn't originally an AFK one, but it became an AFK one with the Elf City. A lot of skills have, which suits me very much. However, like say the new fishing waterfall, I've not really used that too much yet, but we'll talk about that another time. For now, I'm just continuing on training prayer when I have to AFK. Here is the next level, which I got a few days later. There's not much more to say about it, but that level did cost me a good 10 mil because you can see my cash stack going down. So jumping across Galanor and finding myself in Runespan, doing some rune crafting. Yeah, that's basically sums it up. I really don't mind it, to be honest, because as you know, as I've said, AFK. However, it is just so fucking slow. Like, it's on par with agility slowness. It's really slow. I always do this when I have a daily. As I said, I often do agility dailies. I don't always do them though. I always do rune crafting ones, because rune crafting is just that really sums it up. However, I did get, I believe, Undead Skulls, which is the very top thing in Runespan, and that will really help my XP per hour. So I'm looking forward to getting use out of them. Runecrafting is one of the next 99s I would like to get, or probably the next AFK 99 I'd like to get. Right now, AFK wise, I'm doing fishing. I've got that on my other screen right now, but I was doing a bit of runecrafting, and I don't mind the runecrafting cape actually. It looks quite smart, and it's probably one of the most rare 99s you can actually get in this game, so that's why I quite like to get it, and that's possibly why actually it's quite a high level. Also, the reason was to get one of the skill requirements for the non-combat money making guide, the runecrafting part, double nature runes. I wanted to get 91 for that, and then since really I got that, I just continued with it, and it's not been too bad, so we'll just have to wait and see. Obviously now there's a new runecrafting update where the Abyss actually gives 3 times more XP with a certain item. Can't remember what it is. That might come into a wee bit more helpful hand later on, so I might need to look into that, but I've not got any desire to train runecrafting too much right now. So you're now about to see the shitest clip ever. This is me getting 93 strength. Not wanting to get 93 strength, which is quite weird. With the barbarian fishing, which I'm doing here, you also get some agility XP, which I've missed, or I'm about to miss an agility level further on in the future through this, and some strength experience. Because this is done with the shark outfit, then it's basically, I don't actually put the fish into my inventory, and that means that it's so AFK, and that's why it's really easy to miss levels. But I just thought I'd show you 93 strength. Got no desire to train strength. My aim is to probably train attack if I'm going to train anything else, but I don't really want to do combat anytime soon. So before we go ahead and finish off here, I just want to say that I missed an agility level, unfortunately. It was while I was doing fishing, similar to last clip, I missed an agility level, so that's why, if you have been counting my total for some reason, it jumped up 1. So you now might be asked, why are we at Pest Control? Well, I'm doing this clip live, so that's me now totally caught up. 2 weekends ago, part of the festive weekends, there was a weekend where we had double minigame points. So what did I do? I came here, this is at Pest Control, we're on Void Island right now I believe, and I went ahead and got loads and loads of points. I would have liked to get a lot more points than I did, however these amount of points are going to get me a lot, and I mean a lot of X. So as I said, I wanted to train attack a wee bit in the last clip, and I'm really close to getting attack level. I'm only 641 XP away, and I do have some bonus as well. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all my points in attack right now. So basically buying 100 of these will give me 134,000, and that goes then up by the levels. So I'm very quickly just going to redeem all these. And as you can see, that actually got me 151,000 along with the level. The level should appear when I close it down. As you can see, it's now gone up to 1,377, so that's an increase by about 30, I'm pretty sure, which is quite good now. That's up to 1.4, so it is increasing, and that's me up to level 84 now. I should be able to get to level 85, I believe, with the amount I've got here. So if we buy this hundreds, as you can now see, I'm level 85, which is very nice. I've got a wee bit of a remainder of 76. I'm going to very quickly do a calculation and see if I can get a defense level. And it turns out I can actually get a defense level with my remaining points. With my remaining points, which is 76, I can get 107k, and we only need, what, 102k. So I'm very quickly just going to redeem this. And then there we go, that is level 85, and that is all my points spent. So in total, 1 defense level and 3 attack levels. That brings my total up by 4 as well, which is very exciting. So if we exit out of this, this is me just getting all the attack levels now and the defense. It looks like I'll probably have some more stuff maybe unlocked as well, some more attacks, and also it looks like some more items I can equip as well. 85 is a nice round number, which is nice to have, and that's me also got the defense as well. I don't know if my combat level did increase. That's me now at 123 combat, which is very cool as well. So one thing in all of this, we have managed to hit a pretty big milestone. I forgot to mention it in the last episode, but we hit over 200 million experience, which is very, very nice. That means now I believe we're at over 60% of the way to Road to Max. When I started this series, I was only at about 33%. So we are slowly but surely getting there. The aim is to max by the end of this year. How possible that is, I don't really know. I think I might be going to America this summer for about 10 weeks, so that is really going to cause a bit of a problem. My plan is, and now that I've quit work, is to pre-make videos for that time, but that means I won't be able to train in that time, which is a bit of a problem. By the end of this year though, my aim is to have all 99s at a minimum, bar the combat ones, and then we'll deal with combat next year if we have to. If not, I'd like to complete the combat ones this year as well, but I get a feeling that might be a little bit too much, considering I'm also pushing for Quest Cape as well, and I'll be starting old school quests up when I get Quest Cape as well. Anyway, that is going to wrap up this video. Some quite nice gains, especially in combat at the end there. Getting some prayer levels. I believe prayer-wise, actually, I'm only 399 XP away. There's a lot of levels that are very, very close to getting the next level as well. So you'll probably find that in the next episode of Road to Max, which should be in a week's time, I'll just be doing some rounding up and hopefully maybe getting 99 prayer, that we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, that is all for this video, so if you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button, leave a like rating, leave a comment down below. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. My name is Hightower 5000 and I'm out. Adios.